that's better, guys. So right, we're sat in the sun now, so I need my glasses. 1 second. That's what I look like. Ooh. Right, glasses so I can see. I can't really see much better. Beautiful day, look at it. Amazing. Sorry about my screwed up face. Okay. Here we go. So yeah, you can just make out at the top here there's like a little design of some sort. But yeah, quite nice. That's heavy. I don't know what it is. We have this. It's quite nice. Spark plug or something, possibly. I'm not sure. But again, the detail of what it is quite good. That was a bottle tip find. There's a little ant down there. Oh, there's loads of ants. Fossils, that was a river find. There's the little fossils on there, back and front. Little wooden button. It's definitely wooden, not bone. Or is it bone, actually? It's either wood or bone, I can't really tell. And my massive blob of uranium glass. Look at that. That was my first ever bit of uranium glass that I found. Very heavy. Against the blue sky, looks amazing, doesn't it? Yeah, that's nice. We've got the bike light. So yeah, I mean, we've got really some interesting bits. So they can stay out, that can go to one side. It's quite interesting as well. See, now you would think that pottery experts would know what this is from. When I say pottery experts, I mean archaeologists. But no clue. Sticker featured in a museum. I think it was down just as some type of porcelain or redware. But it's very nice. That was a river find. Most of the bits of pottery like this are like river finds. Find tons and tons and tons of redware like this, or blackware, glazed blackware. Tons of it. You get nice bits like that. That's some type of slipware on there, and that's a lovely example. So you're talking 1700s on this, towards the end of the 1700s, I would say. But yeah, lovely example. And you get little ones like this. Now look at this. This has not been, I've not seen this for a long time. It's almost like a little crucible for melting metal or something. You can see on the end there where it's all been charred, and on that side that's not a glaze. Well, I'm pretty sure it's not a glaze. Pretty sure it's been burnt, but that is extremely old pottery, as you can see. Almost very mud-like on the texture and consistency inside. There's little bits of white shell in there. That could be very ancient. in actual fact it is, I know it is very ancient, because I've not found anything like this before or since. So yeah, it's very nice that. Any idea, guys, would be really appreciated. I need to put that on its own somewhere. Bits like that. And then obviously you've got your blue and white in there. So what we're going to do, we're going to take this bit, take that bit, and put them two to one side. So I'll put that with them bits there, because they're quite important, and whereas these are not as important as of yet, because we don't really know how old they are, where they're from, etc. Wow. River find, lovely bit of copper. Out of an old bucket or barrel or something like that. That's quite cool. Stick that to one side. What we got? Oh wow! Oh wow! Oh my gosh! I forgot about these. It's a beautiful piece of armour of some sort, possibly. It's got 3 holes at the top, like a flared shape or shield shape or something. Small though, no markings or anything like that. Lovely piece of metal work, really nice. Again, no idea how old. It's going to be pretty old, but how old we don't know. What it's from, no idea, but I'm guessing it is off something to do for armour or something like that. Anyone else have a guess? What else we got in here? Oh wow! So this is my real treasure. This is around about 1750. It's a bracelet of some type. I do have the other half in there somewhere. This was a river find, and the shiny bits are silver, so it's copper, and then beautiful patterns were made, and then it was dipped in silver, and some of that silver is still showing. We have this funky thing. It's got stars and circles and all sorts on it. And we think that this is from a bedpost, possibly a kid's bedpost. We just do not know. Wow. More bits of copper. Oh, it says patent on there. Never seen that before. There you can see that. It's quite a nice bit of metal as metal goes, or copper. And we've got more bits of very old copper in there. There's the other half to the bracelet. So yeah, been dated 1750 at least. That beautiful little bracelet thing there. I wish there was a better way to show these up on the table. I might go and do that actually. Right, we'll be back. Beautiful pewter lid or tin lid. Needs a clean. That's really nice. Not a lot of detail on there. No markings. I've got that we were showing a minute ago. interesting, really interesting. Bits of copper or tin, bits of copper like this. So yeah, somebody said to me ages ago that a lot of the copper bits could be armour, things like that. So that's quite interesting, isn't it? This isn't armour, obviously, but it's strange. Now this, again, this is intriguing. This was a river find. Look, flared out at the bottom like a little rocket. Just reminds me of a rocket. Very strange indeed. No markings. Oil dispenser, possibly. We don't know. Again, that's a river find. Something in there. Don't know what it is. Part of a magazine from a BB gun. Very small one. So let's see. It's really pretty. What else do we have in here? So that's the other half of that beautiful bracelet bangle thing. It would have clipped on together like that. And that would have clipped in like that. So yeah, really nice. Part of some sort of fitting there. A gas lamp or something. There's lots of writing on there, can't see what it says at the moment. Lots of patent numbers and things like that. Or bottle stoppers and lids. This is quite a beautiful colour. It doesn't glow under light or anything like that, but phenomenal really, look at detail. Gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. A bit of pottery. I can go with the pottery bits. Oh gosh. Oh, I've got another brush here. Toothbrush of some sort. Or bone toothbrush. Again with lots and lots of writing. Wow. Yeah, it says toothbrush on there. Can you see that writing? Because my eyesight is failing a bit, guys. My glasses, I need new glasses. I'm not sure if you can see that on there. But yeah, another bone toothbrush. That's a really cool find. And we've got some pipe bowls and fossils. That was found on the river in Knaresborough. It's quite cool. Got little doll's heads. That's quite pretty. Oh, we've got beautiful pieces of pottery like this. Look at that. It's quite rare to find. I don't know anyone else that's found anything like this before. Clay flower head. Beautifully made. You can still see fingerprints all over it, look. I hope that's coming off on the screen because I can't see by my eye. Because the sun's really blinding, but that is beautiful. That can go to one side. Oh god, we've got a coin here. Penny. 18 1891 or 1897. 1891. That's cool. We've got all sorts of stoppers in here. Wow, little tea saucer, teacup, doll's tea saucer, or teacup saucer rather. That's got something written on the bottom, but 4015. Really pretty. Oh yes, I found one of my little tiny poisons. Look at that. There you go, see it better there, can't you? Tiny little blue poison. That's lovely. Right, I can go to one side. We'll put that to one side. Little ones like that. I've got another coin here. Again, not cleaned. Wow. Is that old 10p, I think? Very badly crusted. We've got little bottle stoppers. Like that. Wow, look at this little thing. Tiny little stud button. Two dolls, little water jugs, milk jugs. A bit broken, but I couldn't leave that behind. What else we got in there quickly? We have a wood, never seen one before. Is it wood or is it clay on top? I think it's wood. Bottle stopper. It does have markings on there, but they're undecipherable. You can't make out what they say. But that, never seen another one of these before. Very light and fragile. That's got writing on it as well. Quite an ornate bottle stopper. Still got the cork glued on there. Yeah, oh, tiny little bead, all sorts in there. Some clay marbles, bottle stoppers. Yeah, quite a few clay marbles. If I can get them. There we go. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, all lots of goodies in there. Right. Pipe bowls, all sorts of stuff that you can find. Fossils, I mean, come on, it's amazing, isn't it? Right. So I'm going to leave them in there for now because this little tub has got some really nice finds in. So that will be left out to sort out. This next box, see, I've no idea until I open it. It's like Christmas for me. Oh wow. Oh gosh. Right, so we've got my Sony Ericsson that I found on the river. Epic. Probably still work. We've got my very fallen to bits little it's quite beautiful. Decorated with little flowers and roses all over. It's quite pretty. We've got this massive shell. Not sure where that was from. Big bit of leather. Got some cool metal studs in, or one metal stud just there. Nice. What else we got here? Ah, okay. So we got my lighting stylus. Oh, sorry. That's a pencil. Victorian pencil. Oh yeah, I forgot about this as well. Look at that. Look at that. Now that's just magnificent. That's a river find as well. Just beautiful. No idea what it could be from. Possibly from like horse tackle or something maybe. But yeah, really nice. It's one of my first finds, that. Oh, what we've got in here, we've got marbles, box stoppers, all sorts of wonderful cool stuff. Wow, look at them. Can you see them in there? Wow. Sorts of different ones. Look at that for a clear marble. Beautiful. Look at that blue one. Just amazing. Right. So next on the list is this, and what do we have in here? Oh yeah, so we've got that. Some type of 170 written on it. Stamped in. Big thread in there. It's quite chunky. What else do we have? Oh, we've got some little ramekins and bowls and things from bottle tips. Yeah. Oh look, we've both got the awesome lighthouse. Liverpool and London. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, what's that one? Big one there. Nothing on the bottom of that. But yeah, nice. Almost perfect, really. Fantastic. Right, so just found another box full of bits of pottery and tiles and things like that. Let's have a quick look. Wow, that's a big piece of, like a mixing bowl of some sort. Bottle stoppers. That's really nice. Old pottery. Tons of that stuff. If you can see in there, we've got a broken blue poison. We've got a very nice bit of pottery there. And just some other little bits of pottery pieces that I've picked up. Nothing too much to go through, just some blue and white. Part of the handle of whatever that was. Yeah. Right. That's a lovely bit there, that. Really nice. So, just found the box that had all the museum bits in. This piece of pottery. So, I'm pretty sure this is down as gritty ware. I'll say that again. Gritty. So, Gritty ware. First, I think they thought this might have been Roman, but it's not, from what we know. This piece of pottery, they don't know. Oh, sorry about the camera. They don't know. It's got my name written on because it's a museum. Made sure it had everything written on. I don't want to lose any bits. So yeah, not sure on this. There's lots of things inside the pottery. Lots of different, like shell pieces and things like that. This looks to be like a Roman oil lamp, okay, but the only thing is it's glazed, so it could be like a 15th, 16th century reproduction of a Roman oil lamp. That was a river find. Really special, that. If it wasn't glazed, it would be down as Roman. I've got my little glow in the dark or glow under UV light perfume bottle there. It's a little bit broke. Where's it broke? Just there on the side. Bottle tip find, really nice. It does glow under the dark or under the light. Found that metal detecting. Well, actually my mate Marius did. Found it in a field in Harrogate. And the tiniest of tiny little frozen cialets. That was my first one I ever found. That's a river find as well. Dinky. Amazing. Right, they can go back in there for now. This is what I mean, it's like I'm going through it all, but I'm not actually doing anything with it. I'm just taking it out and putting it back. This was a bottle tip find. Some type of fish or dragon, serpent or something on there. It's beautiful. And it's not uranium either. I thought it was. But yeah, it's really nice. Never seen a bottle like that in my life. Awesome, isn't it? Well, some awesome green bottles like this one here, Zenobia. Beautiful. To ones like this, Singer Sewing Machine Oil. You can just make out in the bottom, that black stuff is the remnants of the oil. When I found this, it really did stink. Just to keep the lid on. Or it might be another one, because I've got a couple of these. Singer Sewing Machine. Absolutely amazing. One of the first wooden spoons that I found. This was a river find as well. There's no markings or anything on it. It was deteriorating, so I covered it with some varnish to stop it breaking even more. But yeah, lovely baby feeding spoon. We've got this thing. Again, river find. Lovely. Really quite nice. And that would have been some sort of flower arranger or something like that. It would have slotted in somewhere. You'd have had a couple more of these with flowers sticking out. Lovely though. Really nice. This beautiful bust. Again, that was a bottle tip find. No markings from what we can see. Just double check it. Yeah, no markings whatsoever. I don't think. That's a beautiful find, that. Very special. Got a lovely piece of pottery here. Again, the experts don't know anything about this. It was down as gritty ware. I don't think it is gritty ware. I think this is possibly Roman or something around that age. Very nice. It's quite special, that. You have a big piece of stigma. This was found in Poole down near Bournemouth on the coast. It's a really nice example. And you get some amazing examples of pottery like this. Again, river find. You can see the little thumbprints here and here. It's just amazing. And then we've got another tile. This is Augustus Pugin tile. Very, very, very nice find. Shame about the little chip down there. That's quite a valuable tile. I won't be selling that one unless I need the car getting fixed. But no, that's lovely. That was a bottle tip find. Yeah, beautiful. Especially on the rivers, you find quite a lot of lids. Look at this. Really, really special. Just trying to look for fingerprint marks or anything, but it's a bit sunny for me to get my eye in. But yeah, beautiful. I've got a few of these. I've got a couple of full ones with no brakes, so that's a great find. You find lids like this. Now this is a big chunky lid. That would have had some string or something around there. There's like a little seal. You've got a thumbprint there. Just make that out. But that again is a river find. That's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. It's amazing. This next piece of pottery is quite special because it's glazed on both sides, like a lovely green glaze. Okay, beautiful green. And it has this, looks to be like an apple or something printed on in green or blue. Again, no word from the experts on this. This eludes everybody, but it is beautiful, very thick, beautiful piece of pottery. It's quite special. Yeah. Have this. Now this was a river find, completely flat on the back. Stone that's been carved. And we have no idea what it was from, the age or anything. Again, absolutely beautiful. Glazed on the inside. So yeah, special. Have this very. Now you would think this would be a flower pot of some sort, wouldn't you? But archaeologists do believe that this is a very old drinking vessel. Now I'm not 100% sure. It wouldn't work as a plant pot. Far too small, even for seedlings and things like that. But as a drinking vessel, yeah. I'm not sure if there was something on the bottom to stand it up. No idea. But that is what the experts say. So yeah, that's lovely. And then I've only ever found one beautiful lid before, like this. That was a river find right next to the bottle tip, and it was it was covered up like that, just this part sticking out of the river. Beautiful. Wish I could find more of these, but these are all gone from the bottle tip where I go now. There might be some left in some little corners, but beautiful. And it's not often that you find old intact bowls and things like that, especially massive bowls. Oh gosh. So yeah, we're running out of room here. This one, bottle tip find. There's just one tiny little chip which is there. Apart from that, it is absolutely spot on, absolutely perfect. It weighs a ton, it's very heavy. You probably pay about 70 quid for something like that in a shop. That is amazing. There's no markings or anything on there, but yeah, that's beautiful. Again, that was a bottle tip find as well. Amazing. As we were talking about lids a minute ago, here's another one. Similar to this one here, but different handle, or that part there, the knob part. Again, this is quite crudely made next to this one. It's a little bit bigger, but beautiful find. Again, a couple of 100 years old. Now this next one is quite rare, beautiful. Now Jackie, who owns or runs Mudlarking World on Facebook, she found out some interesting history on this, and yeah, a couple of 100 years old, quite a rare piece, and this was in amongst thousands and thousands of bottles. I'll put the photo up if I've still got a photo. It's all hand painted, this as well. Hand painted, amazing. I've forgotten the name of what this is, but it's French or Italian. I think this one's French. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Look at it, the colours compared to everything around it. Yeah, beautiful find that. That can be packed straight back up. I'm sure some of you will remember seeing this. German, made in Germany, patent. We're thinking this is roughly around 1910. maybe a little bit earlier. Definitely before the Second World War, I think. But yeah, lovely. And that's real gold on there as well. But it's not on the back. It's plain on the back. Not sure if it's rubbed off. Yep, possibly has, because you can see it traversing over the side. So yeah, this was face down that way in the bottle tip, next to that other pretty bottle I've just shown you. Face down like that, left by the bottle diggers. I turn it over. Wow. Job done. What's this one? Oh yeah, this is another awesome little lid. Like a little barrel plug. The grooves, it would have little strings around or something like that, maybe, to help it go in. So yeah, awesome barrel plug. It's great. I love finding this types of things, I really do. I love finding the bottles and things like that, but I do like finding the older. I think this is going to be the, before I open it up, the Kent knife cleaner badge, I think. Yes, it is. Is it? Yeah, it is, yeah. So that's what that is. A bottle tip find. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Amazing. Right. Yeah. High Holborn, London, Kent knife cleaner. Just beautiful. I wish I had a house big enough to be able to showcase all this. Right, there was something else, was there? 1 second. No, there wasn't. So, yeah, more pieces of pottery. Oh, quite a lovely knife handle there. You just make out the little patination on the bone handle, and it is bone, not wood. It's quite nice. Lots of stoppers in here. This was featured in the museum. The sticker is off, and it is a toy cannon. Very nice. I'll have to clean that up actually. But that is awesome. I didn't know it was a toy cannon at first. But that's what it is. Would have gone on the little hinges here. Like that. Awesome. So yeah, I'm really gonna have to sort out all my metal finds and start learning to take a bit better care of them. So these are full of all sorts of bottle stoppers. It's quite nice. These are all river finds, tip finds, all sorts. Some sort of isolator cap or something. Yeah, all sorts of bottle stoppers. It's quite a nice one. I like these ones. We normally got some nice little decoration on the sides. It's a bit hard to see in this light at the moment. Nice ceramic, mineral water, harrogate. It's quite nice. Yeah. A dirty one. Right, we'll put them back. Just wanted to see what was in there, really. God, that sun is blinding. That's an awesome little cannon. Really needs to be cleaned up. And this lovely find was a bottle tip, and that was in on the River Aire. I won't say where. Absolutely beautiful. A couple of little chips here and there, but apart from that, it is amazing. Nothing inside. The blue slip doesn't continue inside, but yeah, really nice. Really, really nice. I found that with Tom Burley. That's a beautiful, beautiful find. Oh yes. And this one, a bottle tip find, is a Mockaware bowl. Lovely example, quite rare to find in a bottle tip. There's no cracks, no chips, no marks. It is beautiful. Now ones with oh gosh, like I've forgotten what it's called. It's almost like a brown colour wispy thing. It would be more rare if it had the artwork on. I'm not sure if it was originally on there or not. It doesn't look like it was. I can't remember the name of the... Almost looks like not feathers, but like just paintbrush lines or something like that anyway. But that's a really beautiful find. That was found in a bottle tip under a load of mud and bottles about 20 foot down. The bottle diggers dug the hole and I found this. Beautiful. Tiny little chip there. That was done pre-firing. So there's no marks or anything like that that's happened while it's in the bottle tip. I mean, if you think of, I mean, you've seen what the bottle tips are like while I go, guys, and this, you know, and things like both these things surviving 200 years in the mud and the ground with everything else. But yeah, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. 1820, I think this was made. So yeah, 200 years old at least. It's amazing. Looks like it was made yesterday. Absolutely beautiful. We have these. This year tea is good. This here tea is good. That's what that's supposed to say. And beautiful paintwork, artwork. No markings, but the slip, the glaze is amazing. So I've got 2 of these, I think, or 3. One of them is missing the spout. I don't know if you can see inside, but there's like loads of little holes. And the spout normally comes off, and the handles always come off. But it's quite nice to find one that's not smashed about too much. So yeah, really nice. We have another little teapot. Dun Bennett and Co Limited, Royal Victoria Pottery, Burslem. It's quite nice. Oh, look, we've got a Yorkshire Trading Company. Whatever that was, I think it was for citric acid. But yeah, nice little teapot. I've got hundreds of teapots. Oh, I collected this because of that initial there, ES. Now, I don't know what the ES stands for. I've got a couple of pieces of pottery. I've got a little milk jug that's so big, in really bad condition, but it has that same initial on there. So that's quite interesting. We've got things like this. Some sort of tripod or something. Beautiful again. Opens all the way up like that. And closes back. That's lovely. That's a bottle tip find. Oh wow. One of my best bottles. It's got the Yorkshire Rose on there. Complete with bottle stopper. It was found in this state. It's really nice. Lovely beer bottle. I've got this old elephant. And it looks to be wearing some type of apron. And you turn him around and he's smoking a pipe. Look at that. That's a pipe just there. And Mr. Elephant is having a nice smoke with his pipe. Little apron, bless. Fantastic. Wow. Oh dear. Got this little barrel plug thing. Now that would turn. Well, it does turn. Like so. It's quite cool. Kurwa. Lovely piece of glass. World's hair restorer. That was a river find. I collected it because of the writing. You can't leave something like that behind, can you? And part of my horse and soldier very, very badly beaten up. That was a river find. You can see he's got his little sword there in the sheath. Turn it round, it's all been bashed in, but a very good find nonetheless. Old spoons. Very fragile, this one. But yeah, you find all sorts of stuff. Everything from strange pieces of pottery like that. To strange pieces of porcelain like this. Some sort of tree. You got part of a leg and foot here. And the person would have obviously been there, but yeah, I don't know why I took that. Would have had a little maker's mark on there. Can't see it now, it's gone. So we've got this one, the Home Brewery Daybrook. Lovely Skittles bottle with a little bit of cork inside. That's lovely. The Home Brewery Daybrook. That's quite a nice bottle. We have, never seen before, Bembo's Dog Mixture. That's quite nice. We have one of my biggest poisons. It's broke there. Never mind. That doesn't bother me. Poisonous, not to be taken. That is an amazing bottle. £10. Beautiful. And then my biggest green bottle. Here's that one. That is spectacular. The size of that. Massive. Massive, massive. 2355 on the bottom. Nothing else. There's no, is there a seam? I'm trying to see if I can see a seam on here. There's no seam whatsoever. There's tons of little air bubbles and things like that, which is, well, actually, is that a seam? I'm not sure if that's a seam there, but that is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Big bottle. We've got my one and only coffin bottle there, find it's chipped on the bottom there. Some jets flying high, not to be taken. That's a beautiful example. Very nice. Hundreds of tiles like that. And like that. Oop. Just want to show you one more thing before we go. Oh, that's a Harston's Leeds and Harrogate lovely bottle. Embossing on that is really nice. And then the last thing we'll show you today is this. Again, it was left by bottle diggers. Couldn't leave that with that artwork on there. And it's virtually intact. It's just the top that's broken. Could quite easily fix that if I was able to fix it with some pottery, if you could. Hand painted as well. Absolutely beautiful. Well, the top bit is hand painted. These are hand painted. But I'm not sure about that, if that's transfer or if that's hand painted. Not entirely sure. But these at the top here, definitely hand painted. You can even see the swirl marks of the inside them petal things. But absolutely beautiful. And on the bottom it says 1080, and that is it. Just heard a really big red kite cry out. But yeah, amazing, absolutely amazing that. Even if you was to cut it off at the top there, just as it starts layering out, and then sand the edges down, that would be absolutely stunning. Really would. But yeah, that's that. Oh gosh. So they're just some of my awesome find, guys. I think we're going to leave it there. Awesome. I'm going to sit back and relax and enjoy some of this beautiful sun. So thank you very much for watching, guys. We'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.